Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to share this very easy makeup tutorial that you can definitely wear for this year's Diwali. It's going to light up the entire room on Diwali because it's so pretty, going to work on all skin tones. And the best part about this look is that I have only used drugstore affordable makeup products. Make sure you subscribe and let's get started. So I have well prepped my skin before the application of my makeup. Now it's time to move on to the eyebrows at first, the thing which I generally do when I do my makeup. Coming to the first eyebrow product that I'm using is this one by RECODE. It is our Brow Show Eyebrow Definer Gel Pencil in the shade dark brown. It's quite dark than my personal liking, but it works really well, and the formulation is beautiful, guys. It is having like a complete perfect waxy creamy texture, easily glides on my brows. So I am outlining my eyebrows and you can see the pigmentation of the product, and also creating small hair like strokes in my eyebrows to filling the gaps, and it performs really well. You can distribute the product using the spoolie it comes with. So if you're a beginner, if you want to try out something which is very affordable at the same time easy to work with, you can try out the RECODE one, and it's really long wearing because once it sets it's not going to budge. I'm doing that same thing on my left eyebrow, outlining it as you can see. Now I'm just feeling my eyebrows and I'm distributing the product. Now I'm going to use just my fingertips to make the edges look much smoother and make everything looks neat and clean. And you can see this is how the product worked on my brows. So now to set my brows in place, which I generally do because I like bushy eyebrows, this is what I'm using. It's from Blue Heaven. It is our brow setting gel in the shade brown, and this particular one is a very affordable option that you can try out, and it actually sets your brows in place for quite a long time. Not very long wearing, but if you're a beginner you can surely try out this particular one, and it also adds that feathery effect to your brows. It has got a little bit of fibers, but the combination of these two products which I have used today worked really well. Coming to the primer, guys, I love hydrating primers. So primers which are having that moisturizing properties, moisturizing texture is my all-time favorite. This particular one from Space Beauty is such an affordable option. It is so smooth looking, at the same time adds a beautiful layer of hydration on my skin. It acts as a beautiful moisturizer and it adds a beautiful glow to my skin, and also has given me that tackiness which helps in sticking my foundation really well. So you can try out this particular one. If you want to skip moisturizer, just directly apply this product because it's going to work as your moisturizer as well as your primer. Coming to the foundation, I'm using a very long wearing one which is super duper affordable. This one from LAKME. It is her 925 perfect cover foundation, and this particular shade is such a perfect shade for Indian skin tone, guys. If you have that warm olive golden undertone, you can try out the shade warm caramel. I love everything about this foundation, but I don't like the applicator it comes with. I don't like the packaging because it kind of spoils my dress every time I use it. So with the spatula it comes with, I'm going to apply it on all over my face, and you can see the shade is so perfect. Now with the help of my fingertips, I'm going to distribute the product at first, then going to blend it out using my beauty sponge. That's how I basically apply this foundation. It's a very lightweight foundation. It gives me medium to full coverage, medium coverage in one single go. You can layer it on a number of times to get full coverage. It feels beautiful on the skin, and this particular foundation is having like a soft matte finish, not completely matte. Since I have applied that very glowy dewy hydrating primer, this is looking almost like a dewy foundation on my skin, guys, and you can see it looks very natural, and you can still see my imperfections peeking through. So this is something that you can try out. It's affordable and it's of very good quality. For the concealer, I'm using a Sugar Auto Correct Creaseless Concealer. This is a really good shade for Indian skin tone. It has got that warm golden undertone. This is a very lightweight concealer, guys, more like an everyday sort of concealer because it's not going to give you that immense coverage in one single go. So I'm applying it just in little amount in the inner corner of my eyes, outer corner of my eyes, and around my mouth, and blending out the same using the same beauty sponge. And you can see it has given me like medium coverage. You can see not full coverage, very light to medium coverage, but you can build this up and make it look like medium to high coverage underneath your eyes. I love the formulation because it's lightweight and it's very hydrating. So that kind of thing which I prefer is when I use like really lightweight foundation. So you can see this is how the concealer looks. This particular one creases a little bit, so make sure that you set it using a translucent powder. Now coming to the blush, I'm using this one from PRAUSH Beauty. It's a very good quality, affordable liquid blush. PRAUSH Sweet Cheeks liquid blush in the shade Caramel Glaze. A very pretty shade, like a perfect peachy pink color, which has got hints of rust tones going on. This is also something which is buildable. So the first layer of the blush has given me this kind of coverage, this kind of pigmentation. As you can see, it blends beautifully on my skin and it doesn't disrupt my foundation. Easy to blend out. It looks very glowy, healthy on the skin. So I am just applying a little more, as you can see, because I like that glowy blushing cheeks, and also blending out the same using the same beauty sponge. So this is how the blush looks on my skin. It actually looks beautiful on an everyday basis. When you apply it on your bare skin or on your skin tint, it looks the best, guys. So you can see this is how Caramel Glaze looks on my cheeks. Absolutely love this blush. Now I'm going to set the areas where I've applied the concealer, because my face is looking overly dewy and glowy, for which I'm using this Sugar All Set to Go translucent powder. I am just removing the excess at the back of my hand and using the same damp sponge. I'm going to slowly press it underneath my eyes and also on my eyelid, as you can see, and it instantly just mattifies my face, makes it look like blurry, smooth, which I actually like. It's a decent translucent powder if you are a beginner and you want to start up using translucent powder to set your face. You can try out this particular one. It's equally affordable. Now I'm going to bronze up my skin. Today I'm going to contour my face, for which I'm using the Swiss Beauty Sculpt Lift Contour Palette in number 01, and I'm going to mix in these two shades because that worked really well the first time I used it. I'm using this brush from PRAUSH Beauty and I'm applying it just underneath my cheekbones, and you can see this having that complete cool undertone, gives me that natural looking shadow, which helps in making my skin, my face look sculpted and contoured. So I'm contouring my face, also applying it on my forehead, as you can see, on the outer perimeter of my face, on my jawline, because that's how I get that structured, sculpted look, because I do have chubby cheeks and I need contouring, guys. So I'm doing this particular thing, blending out really well, applying a little bit on the sides of my nose. My nose doesn't need that kind of contouring, but I like to just make it look a little warmer. So I'm applying it on the sides of my nose, not precisely, but in the regular way that I generally do. So this is how my sculpted, contoured face looks like. Now it's time to move on to the eyes, for which I'm going to use the bronzer, which I have used on my face. I'm mixing the two shades as usual, and with the help of a fluffy blending brush, I'm just applying it on all over my lid as well as on my crease. So you can use any brown shade just as a wash of color on all over your lid. And the bronzer works really well for this kind of look because it adds that beautiful brown shade. Now I'm going to use only one single glitter on all over my lid, for which I am using this particular product as a first step. So this is the TS Cosmetics two-way gel, which acts as a base for my glitter eyeshadow. So it actually creates a base and helps in sticking my glitters in place. So this is something that you can try out. So once the two-way gel dries down a little bit, I will be waiting for around 10 to 15 seconds. So when it becomes tacky, I'm going to use this gorgeous glitter eyeshadow from the TS Cosmetics glitter palette. This is such a gorgeous shade, guys. It's actually a neutral gold color, and with the help of a flat shader brush, basically I am applying it on all over my eyelid, and you can see the two-way gel, or that glitter glue you may call it, acts as a base, and it helped me in sticking my glitter so well on my eyelid, guys. And I'm hardly having any fallout. A little bit of fallout is really common. You can simply apply your glitter shade on all over your lid. You don't have to apply any sort of glitter glue or two-way gel, but you can see the difference it creates. It actually helps in sticking your glitters in place. Now with the help of a blending brush, I'm going to blend out the edges so that everything looks smooth and nice. And now to remove the excess glitters that I have around my eyes, I'm using just a clean spoolie and I'm scraping off the excess glitter, as you can see, on the sides, from the edges, and everything just works so smoothly. And this is a hack that you can try out, guys. It effortlessly removes your glitter and works so well to make everything look really neat and clean. So this is the hack which I always try out, and this is how the single glitter eyeshadow look turned out. I'm really happy with it. Now I'm going to use a Kajal. Sugar Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl is my all-time favorite. It's a very pigmented, creamy, smooth product. It's a gel Kajal. Once it settles down, guys, it's not going to budge, and it's very easy to smudge as well when you apply this. So this is something that you can try out whenever you're creating any kind of like smoky eye look. So as you can see, I'm tightlining my upper waterline, lower waterline with it. Now using the bronzing shade from my bronzer palette, like that dark brown shade, I'm going to smudge out the kohl which I have applied on my lower waterline. As you can see, this is going to add that smoky effect, which I absolutely love. You can also use a brown kajal for this look. That will be also looking really beautiful. Now is the star of the show, which is this particular smudgy eyeliner, which I'm going to create using the kajal. So I'm using the kajal very close to my lashes. As you can see, just a little bit of kajal. Now with the help of a smudging brush, small smudging brush, I'm going to smoke out that kajal which I've applied as my liner. I'm not going to create like a whole winged eyeliner look, just like a smoky kohl look on my eyelid, as you can see, and it's getting merged with the glitters which I have applied on my eyelid, and it has created this beautiful, stunning, like a smoky glittery kajal look, which turned out to be so pretty. If you want, you can reapply the kajal, just smudge it one more time, and it's going to give you this smoky kohl effect, which actually looks so pretty, guys. So this is something that you can try out. This particular eye look is super duper easy to recreate, guys, and it's going to be working with most of your outfits because the gold works so well, and Diwali makeup needs lots of glitters. So this is something that you can try out. Also doing the same thing, applying the kajal very close to my lashes on my eyelid. Now smudging out the kohl using a smudging brush, and it's getting meshed into the glitters, and it's giving me this beautiful glittery kohl, smudgy kohl look, which looks so pretty, and I'm really loving it, guys. This is how the eye look turned out. Now it's time to use a mascara, for which I'm using Mars High Top Mascara. This is not a good mascara, guys. I don't like this. You guys want me to try it, that's why I've purchased it, and I'm trying this out. It hardly adds any volume. It actually just coats my lashes in a generic way. It doesn't add any volume, it doesn't lift my lashes, and I don't like the formulation, to be honest. The packaging is great, but I'm not at all recommending you this particular one. You guys want me to try it, that's why I have tried this in particular video, guys. So if you want something very voluminous, do check out the Mars Fabulous Mascara. I have applied a Pack Pink eyelash in number M75, and this is how the whole eye look turned out. Super duper easy, looks so stunning, gorgeous look that you can definitely check out. Now it's time to complete the rest of my face. Highlighter is essential for Diwali makeup because you are going to light up the entire room with your glow, with your gorgeousness, for which I'm using this highlight compact from Makeup Revolution in the shade Opulence, which has got multiple shades of highlighters organized in a single pan, and I'm just mixing all the shades and applying it on the highest points of my face, and it adds this beautiful, like a peachy golden glow on my skin, which I absolutely love. It has got glitters, guys, but once you just mix in all the shades, it's not going to be visible on the skin, so it looks beautiful. If you have overdone your highlighter, you can simply take your beauty sponge or your foundation brush, and you can just run it on all over your face to make everything toned down. So that's another hack that you can try out, and this is how my highlighted face looks like. You can highlight the inner corner of your eyes as well, but today I haven't applied any sort of highlighter on the inner corner of my eyes. I'm removing the excess lip balm and neutralizing my lips with the damp beauty sponge. For the lipstick, I'm using a beautiful lip color, guys, which is long wearing, affordable, and it's going to work on all skin tones. This is the must-have long wearing lip color from Eba Cosmetics in the shade Friends Forever. I have talked about this lip color. It's a beautiful, like a warm peachy brown color. It has got hints of pink going on. The formulation is really good, guys. Applies creamily on the lips, and it becomes 100% matte and transfer proof within 10 to 15 seconds of its application. So it's a bullet lipstick which is completely transfer proof. It looks so beautiful, long wearing. It doesn't crease, it doesn't feel patchy, non-drying, long wearing, a bullet lipstick that you can check out. And this is such a pretty color, guys. Now it's time to set my face, for which I'm using one of the best affordable makeup setting sprays, which is under 200 bucks from Mars Cosmetics Seal the Deal makeup setting spray. It actually sets my makeup really well, guys, and it adds a beautiful glow which looks so beautiful in person as well as in pictures. So this is something that surely you can try out, and you're gonna look absolutely stunning, guys. So this is how the makeup setting spray looks on my skin, and you can see the glow this one provides. It looks beautiful. Adding my staple black bindi. This particular look needs a black bindi because it's completely changes the entire look, makes it look even prettier and more traditional. Adding my chikankari white dupatta. The suit I'm wearing is a beautiful, like all over embroidered embroidered chicken curry suit set. For the perfume, I'm using Plum Body Loving Eau de Parfum in the variant Do Your Bling. This is the closest tube of my Giorgio Armani Original C Eau de Parfum, guys. So this is something that you can try out. It smells exactly the same. This is how my suit looks like. It's a complete embroidered chicken curry suit set, and I have added this white chicken curry dupatta, and this is how the look turned out. Really happy how it turned out. So here comes the end of this year's Diwali makeup look, guys. It's very versatile, going to work on all skin tones, and you can pretty much wear with any of your outfits. It's very easy to create. The products are all affordable and from drugstore. So I hope you like this video. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you soon. Happy Diwali to every one of you. Bye, guys.